Good afternoon. My name is David Allen, and I'm with the City of Alpharetta Fire Department, and I'm here to talk to you about our FMLA policy. FMLA stands for Family Medical Leave Act, and it is regulated by the federal government. But the City of Alpharetta governs their own staffing availability, and it's their right to manage staffing so that the business can operate. Now, in the field of public safety, controlling staffing availability is especially important due to the nature of the work and the consistent need to provide public safety services. This policy is to establish accountability, limitations, and eligibility for family medical leave. So let's dive into some frequently asked questions that you may be wondering about as well. So who gets covered under Family Medical Leave Act, or FMLA? FMLA benefits shall be available for employees that have either been employed by the City of Alpharetta for 12 months or worked at least 1,250 hours during the 12 months prior to taking the FMLA benefit. The 12 months don't need to be consecutive. So you could have worked for 3 months, a whole lot, then nothing at all for 2 or 3 months, and then you come back for another 3 months, as long as it's within a 12-month time span. What other questions might there be? So what qualifies for the use of FMLA? A serious health condition. So let's define a serious health condition. An illness, injury, impairment, or physical or mental condition that involves inpatient care or continuing treatment by a health care provider. Got it? Serious personal health conditions of a spouse, a son, or a daughter, or a parent also qualifies. Pregnancy and employees caring for someone who is pregnant, or even postpartum, or the spouse or the child after the birth, or if the child has been placed with the employee for adoption or foster care. All those are reasons to take FMLA. So are employees required to take it all at once, or can they break it up? You can absolutely break it up. Sometimes there's chronic illnesses that come and go, or they get worse and then they're not as bad at other times. So you're have it available that you can take that FMLA as you need it. It doesn't have to all be taken at once. So who needs to know? Who do I have to tell when it's time for me to take an FMLA? Well, you need to contact your employer, your supervisor, and what they require is that you let them know 30 days in advance. Now, it's not always possible to let someone know if there's an emergency, something comes up and you didn't expect it. So they say let them know as soon as is practical. But they prefer 30 days. Even if it's an emergency, as soon as you can contact someone and say, hey, this looks like this is going to be a serious situation and I won't be able to be back to work, they can get it worked out. The idea is to let them know just as quick as you can. So how much do I have to tell my employer about what's really going on? Well, the first time, you don't have to tell them anything. You don't have to disclose any information specific to the serious health condition. Just give them enough information so that they know that this is a serious situation. It's not just a vacation. So if it's an ongoing situation, you may get a letter of confirmation from your health care provider, and that health care provider will say yes, they have this they have a serious condition without divulging what it is. Some people may be concerned that whatever the situation is will be embarrassing, or that it'll get out, or that the employer will treat them differently as a result. They don't have to know any of that specific health or mental related information. What about when I'm coming back from FMLA? Well, when you're coming back from FMLA, they may ask for a fitness for duty report. They don't know what your illness necessarily was, but they want to know that you're fit to return. So your doctor or healthcare provider will provide a fitness for duty report, and you can ask for that. Those are some of the most frequently asked questions. You may have others. Please feel free to reach out to your supervisor or human resources, and if you have other questions that you feel like you need to ask. Thank you.